blaring sound. What is in the crystal ball? Will the fairground rise or fall? Ride high, ride fast, touch the sky rushing past. Remember as you whirl around, fortunes can be lost and found. Fair's fair on the fairground, fair's fair on the fairground.
Oh, hello. My name's Martin. I've just been working in the fair out there. I'm really keen on fairs. Yes, ever since I was a kid. Well, now I'm an artist. But what do you know? You guessed it. I still get a terrific kick out of painting and drawing, anything to do with fairs. Well, I'll even help out on the rides, too, if the showmen want a hand, that is. I've just finished a whole lot of pictures for the Look and Read series. Fairground. Well, Chris had this, Christopher Russell, he's the guy that wrote the story for you. Well, he had this brilliant idea of using a real fair, Thurston's Easter Fair, the one that's out there right now, as the background to the story he made up. So, I got busy with my sketch pad and my camera, and this is what we've come up with. The story of Fairground. Chapter 1, Trouble in the Tea Leaves.
Ozzie Watson was putting up a poster. It was for the travelling fair. Ozzie liked fairs. He liked the music and the lights, the rides and the sideshows. Ozzie lived over a sweet shop with his mum, Mrs. Watson. His mum owned the sweet shop. She also owned Watson's Field. That was where the travelling fair stayed for a week every Easter.
Come along, Cherry.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Grant. The fair's coming.
The fair? That noisy, messy thing. If I had my way, Mrs. Leach. Mrs. Leach.
Good afternoon, Robert.
Just look.
Oh, no.
Don't you like fairs?
No, Ozzie, I certainly don't. All that loud music keeping the town awake. All those flashing lights. All those great lorries messing up the place.
Oh, do be quiet, Robert. We need action, not words. I'm sure there are many people who feel just as we do. A petition, that's the thing, don't you agree?
Absolutely. A petition. We could have a word with the
We
vicar
could try
about
that.
it.
And then there's Mrs. Barnes.
Come along, Sherry.
Don't tell me Mr. Grant's cross about the fair.
So's Mrs. Leach. Mum, what's a petition?
A petition? It's a piece of paper lots of people sign when they want to make something happen or stop something. Mr. Grant and Mrs. Leach like petitions, but they mean well.
You say that about everybody, Mum. You're soft.
Don't be cheeky. I'll make you sweep out the shop if you do. Oh.
A big, sleek car pulled up.
Oh, Mr. Turnbull.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Watson.
Do come in.
Do you like fairs?
Oh, very much.
You're all right, then.
Does he don't be so cheeky? He's all excited about the fair.
Yes, of course. Of course, You've been letting the fair use your field for a good many years now, haven't you, Mrs. Watson?
Oh, yes. And my parents before me, and my grandparents before them, right back. The Thurstons have been bringing an Easter fair to Watson's Field for 200 years. That's tradition. I like tradition.
So do I. But, as you know, I'd also like to buy Watson's Field.
No, Mr. Turnbull. I've told you before, I can't sell it. It's the only place in town the fair can go. What would happen if I sold it?
You'd make a lot of money.
Yes, but what about Bert Thurston's fair?
Trust me, the fair will be safe.
It's not that I don't trust you, Mr. Turnbull.
Think it over. Here, young man. For the fair. You will be going.
All day and every day, I expect. Say thank you to Mr. Turnbull, Ozzy.
Thanks very much.
And do think it over, Mrs. Watson, about the field.
You're back, Mr. Mikey.
Oh, good afternoon.
Hello.
Oh, excuse me.
Come on, you two, don't park in the doorway. Is that the Watson's new car outside?
Bert!
Jane.
Good to see you again. And Rachel! My word, you've grown.
Hello, Mrs. Watson. Hello, Rachel.
What do you feed her on, Bert? Magic beans?
Hello, Rachel. Hello, Squirt. Hello, Captain Cutlass.
That's my boot. It's a good one.
Of course he is, you daft parrot. The Watsons are all good uns. All right, Ozzy?
Fine, thanks, Bert.
Right, business. Thurston's fair has arrived.
Yes, I have noticed.
So how much do we owe you for the week's use of your field, Mrs. Watson?
Same as usual, Mr. Thurston.
Same as usual. You're soft, you are.
Now, don't you start.
Here you are, same as usual and a bit on top.
Oh, no.
Don't argue or I'll set the parrot on you. Right, I must go. See you later, Jean. The first lorries will start pulling on any minute now. You coming, you lot?
Hey, you two! You've forgotten something.
Thanks, Mrs. Watson. Come on, Rachel.
That's my boot. She's the captain.
Get off! Chocolate toffees aren't for parrots. Get off! Get off!
The story so far. You've just seen some of the people I've been drawing. Who's this? Ozzy Watson. And this? Ozzy's mum, Mrs. Watson. She owns Watson's Field. That's where the fair stays every Easter. And here's Mr. Turnbull. I really liked his car. And here are Bert Thurston and his daughter, Rachel. And their parrot. Do you remember his name? Captain Cutlass. I wonder where... Well, I can't explain all this on my own. Trouble is, somebody was supposed to be helping me. Wordy!
Oh, I'm here! Hello, Word Watchers. I expect I've met some of you before. Did Martin think I'd left him on his own? Oh, no. I couldn't miss this look and read story. Well, have you done any words and sounds yet?
No, we haven't had time
Well,
yet.
let's get on with it then. You need Wordy's Word Watcher magic. Oh, let's look at some TR words from the story. Travelling. Ah, Thurston's Fair is a travelling fair. Tradition. Trouble. Ooh, that's in the name of the first chapter.
Trouble is my name, and trouble is my trade. Traffic trouble, tree trouble, trouser trouble, trigger trouble. Nobody can trust me. Nobody can trick me. Trouble is my name, and trouble is my trade.
We're going to have lots of songs with this story, and with most of them, you'll get the chance to join in.
Look and read. It's sing and read.
Right. Word watchers, sing out all the kinds of trouble.
Trouble is my name, and trouble is my trade. Trouble, 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 trouble. Nobody can trust me. Nobody can trick me. Trouble is my name, and trouble is my trade.
Hello. Shocking mess this place is in, isn't it? I can just about squeeze around. It makes me want to squeak and squawk. I feel all squashed.
Squash, splosh, raindrops squirt from the sky. Squiggle down your window pane and squelch in your eye. We make people squawk. We make people squeak. Squash, splosh, raindrops squirt from the sky, and we'll squirt and we'll squiggle and we'll squelch in your eye.
Here, when should a mouse have an umbrella? When it's raining, cats and dogs. We'll have that soaking wet song again. And this time, you join in too.
Squash, splosh, raindrops squirt from the sky. Down your window pane and in your eye. We make people squawk. We make people squeak. Squash, splosh, raindrops squirt from the sky, and we'll in your eye.
Time to get on with the story of Fairground, Wordy.
Oh, good.
We haven't finished the first chapter yet. Read what you see out loud.
You're bad, and looks like it's rotten.
Ozzy, Rachel, and Captain Cutlass went to watch the lorries and trailers and caravans pulling on to Watson's Field.
You may be a squirt, but your mum sells good toffees.
Audrey? Not just now, thanks.
Not you, Captain. Get out.
Wish I could work in a fair.
Hey, Michael! I want to go in here. Going back. In here. Straight across.
After the fair had pulled onto Watson's Field, Ozzy had a cup of tea in Bert and Rachel's caravan.
Well, we're on. No breakdowns, no arguments. Everybody's happy. Very nice. I've got a feeling we're in for a good week. More tea, Ozzy?
No thanks, Bert.
What's up? Don't you like my tea?
Oh yes, it's just a bit strong, that's all.
Of course it's strong. Puts air on your chest.
By the way, I'm taking over from Gran this year. I'm going to be Madame Verardi, the Fairground fortune teller.
What, you?
Yes, me. Gran's too old to travel now, and Dad thinks I'm grown up enough.
Can you really tell fortunes?
Of course she can't. It's just a bit of fun. Pays well, too. Do you have to do that, Rachel?
Shh. I'm reading the tea leaves.
Well, you can mop up afterwards.
I see trouble. Trouble in the tea leaves.
Trouble in the tea leaves? Don't talk nonsense.